guys, we've got another awesome Sewing Boss interview, and this one is a live one. I'm actually in the studio with Viviana, who owns Elemental in Puerto Rico. So we are here in Puerto Rico, and I'm at Viviana's studio, and she's going to tell us what the name of the studio is. So where are we right now?
Okay, we are in a room. This is a commercial space. Before it was an office, a law office, but now it's open and it's nice.
And it's painted.
It's painted.
Bright.
I did that because I like to paint.
Yes.
And the name is Elemental, like elementary school.
Uh-huh.
I think because it's like a sewing elementary school.
Yeah.
And
what about the second part? What is
the second part is mi primera escuela de costura. That means my first sewing school.
Nice. Okay.
That is the meaning of this, that simple thing. Because I think later they can go to other schools and think about anything more complicated.
Right, like fashion design
Yes.
and more complicated
But here
things.
they take their first steps in sewing.
Yeah. So I was just going to ask you, do you teach any adult classes? You do though, right? You teach some adult classes,
Yes,
even though...
I don't market them.
Yeah.
They call me. They want to learn. Some of them didn't have the opportunity to learn how to sew when they were little, or they didn't understand any other class, and they come here and they go in their own pace.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
they find it very, very peaceful here.
Yeah, yeah. So how come you don't market it then?
Because I think this is for kids, like tricks.
Yeah. Like tricks are for kids. I like it.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, if you can't, I guess you can't see, I'm going to do a tour though. I will do a video tour to show you around, but it's painted so adorable, and she has all her sewing machines over here, and there's bunting hanging, and there's scissors on the wall, and she even has a sewing Christmas tree, which I will get a photo of because I love it. And I just used the bathroom, and there's clouds all over the walls of the bathroom, so this is like the happiest place on earth, I think. And she has all her supplies here. It's very nice. So, okay, when we met, I think it was in April, you didn't have a space.
No.
Where did you teach classes then?
Okay, before I started in August 2018, I started in a coffee shop. My friend offered the space, and I started there like one Saturday a month, and everybody came, and we did a one-time workshop. That's it, every month. And then I moved to do workshops in my county, in a public space,
Uh-huh.
and then in homes with homeschoolers. That was it.
Yeah, so you started out, you would bring the class to wherever people wanted, or to, I mean, when we were in San Juan, you took me to the coffee shop that
Yes,
your
that was
friend-
another coffee shop
Oh, okay.
that I offered what I did,
Yeah.
what I do, and she was happy to receive me, and we made there hand sewing
Uh-huh.
with a story. It was Hamlet. We month.
Oh, so you did like a storybook, and then...
We made bookmarkers.
Ah, okay.
So bookmarkers with
Okay.
cookies and milk and everything. It was so good.
Nice. So you opened in August this year, it was 1 year.
Yes,
And when did you open this space?
August 2019.
Ah, so
Yes.
you did 1 year of sewing classes
I was
all
dreaming
over.
about having my own place. I was thinking, well, in 1 year I want to have my place.
Nice.
And in June I found this place. I was so happy, and we cleaned it because it was closed since the hurricane.
Ah,
The
okay.
people that was here left, and it was dirty.
Yeah.
we clean it, we paint it, and we open because it's nice. It's nice. It's nice.
So it's hard to believe that English is not her first language
Nope.
because she's doing really, like, it's perfect. She was very nervous about being interviewed in English, and it's perfect. So I just wanted to say that. Okay, so I guess back when you first started, how did you get new students? What were the ways that you would market your classes or
Okay.
let people know about you?
Well, first I have a Facebook page that I open and everybody share it
Yeah.
with everybody. And I open an Instagram account and everybody was asking about it. I had these flyers and I was giving away to everybody, my new neighbors here. Everybody was very, very happy to have this here.
Yeah.
Even the daughter of my neighbor here, she comes here to
Oh, the dentist, the kid's dentist.
The beautician.
Oh, the beauty shop.
The
Oh,
beauty
so
shop.
her daughter comes here.
So now it's mouth to mouth. Everybody is coming because I saw in Facebook my friend's daughter here. We want to be here, so they come. Homeschoolers in daytime.
Perfect.
And
Yeah,
after
that's
school.
good. How many classes do you have a week here at the studio?
Now sometimes it's 2 or 3 students, but it's like 4 or 5 classes, including adults.
Okay.
They keep coming.
Yeah.
They like to be here.
Yes,
don't
of
know
course, because it's such a creative space. And when I came in, she had 2 students that were supposed to be here tomorrow, which is Thanksgiving, and they were finishing up one of their projects, so they were very excited to get those finished up, and they looked great. So, okay, when you decided to open the space, what was the thing that maybe you were the most nervous about? Because that's a big jump to go from no rent, right, to then have like a space dedicated. So how did that kind of feel? Was it hard?
I was nervous because I was thinking about if I couldn't pay. But the first month I had students and it was good. And I was scared. I'm always scared about anybody having some some accident. That is my most scared. But everything has been fine. Yeah. It's not there yet.
Yeah.
But right now it's working to the.
Yeah, you're paying the rent.
I can pay the rent,
yeah.
and I'm moving money. I can buy new machines. I'm buying things.
Slowly but surely, you're
Yes.
feeling like it's worth it to have the space.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, because in the coffee shop I can have this once workshop, but then people is asking, when are you teaching?
Yeah.
What are your courses, your classes,
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah.
And I said to them, I cannot teach you because I don't have a place.
Right.
I have to go to your home.
Yeah.
And it's better here because I can have anyone at any time, and they can come asking things.
So do you do birthday parties in this space? Is that something that
I
you
want
can
to do
have?
it.
Yeah.
But they have been not
You
to
haven't
this
been
day.
able to.
No.
Okay. Just you feel like that people don't want to?
People
or-
ask, but I think I haven't marketed that too good.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to work on that.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, well, and when you're ready, too. But I feel like that can be a good way. And what's so great about where you live is you could have it outside. Like you could take tables. No, do you think that you could do that? I would love to do that.
Sometimes this parking lot get too
Oh, it's too busy.
Too busy
Yeah.
because of the dentist.
Ah, okay, okay.
The office is big
Yeah.
and sometimes it's full.
Yeah.
Full.
Yeah, that would be hard. Okay.
But I can do it.
Yeah. So what about like where do you get the supplies that you use? Just like, can you talk a little bit about fabric stores in Puerto Rico
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay, here in Puerto Rico, there was a time that sewing was very important and very common. But then the stores came and everything goes. They go low in the market, and we have only few.
Yeah.
Just right now, there are popping up some stores we go to. I told you earlier, Almacenes 500 Millones is in Bayamón, in the town of Bayamón. They are one of the oldest. They have everything. We have one the name is Olazabal, that is like from my grandma times. They have a big warehouse in the back because they supply.
Yeah.
But they work better with fabric for pigeons, beauty pageants.
Oh, beauty pageants.
Sorry, beauty
oh, no,
pageants.
no, like
Yes.
gowns and things like
Yes,
that.
they have
Okay,
pretty
gotcha.
fabrics
Yeah.
for that. It's very expensive.
Yes.
We have Alonso Sobrino because they sell fabrics, beautiful fabrics and modern fabrics, and they have for another crafts. We have one department store that is called Capri.
Oh, and they have that.
And they have a little place with fabrics with good prices, and everybody goes there.
Ah, what is that called?
Capri.
Ah.
But it's a department store.
Yeah,
They
so it's
sell
like you
everything.
can buy clothes and shoes and appliances and fabric
And craft. It's a
and
it's a
craft stuff.
Craft
Wow.
stuff.
Oh, cool.
And we have Walmart.
Uh-huh.
They are having nice
Yeah.
section of
Yeah.
fabric. And what is the other one? There's a warehouse. They sell in big wholesale.
Big, yeah.
It's like LS. I forgot the word.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Do they make fabric here,
No.
do you think? Nowhere, no.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
everything
all
comes
overseas, yeah.
Overseas. I am looking for wholesale.
Yeah.
But it has been very difficult, and we have to buy the fabrics, expensive fabric.
Yeah.
I find it expensive because
Yeah.
I cannot buy the bolt.
Yeah. It's a lot to buy, and you don't have a lot of space to store bolts of
I
fabric.
don't have space, and we have a law
Yeah.
here in Puerto Rico for how is the word, when you have a lot of stuff, and they charge you for everything you have.
Oh, like inventory.
Yes.
Oh.
Inventory law.
So you can't have inventory, or else you're gonna get charged like a tax or something.
Yes. Every store, every place, for every table, every chair, every machine, everything. And well, we have to buy.
Yeah. A little bit at a time.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's not easy for anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
And you can't necessarily like go on Amazon and buy some fabric and have it in 2 days like you can in where
I
we
can
live.
do it, but I have to find the right store because
It's not all
they
the
sell
stores.
like I go to the store. It's the same expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive.
It's not. You don't save any money by doing that.
I haven't found the store,
Yeah.
the right store.
Yeah.
No.
So it's a bit harder. Yeah. So last question. Where do you see yourself in your business in 5 years?
Okay, 5 years. In 5 years, I want to have my own place because it's easier to move around and change things. I would like to make good camps.
Wait, your own place, like you buy a place?
Like I buy a place.
Ah, okay.
And I would like to add another things like crafts because I like artisan crafts, like woodcraft.
Yeah.
I like arts. Everything like a maker space.
Yeah, so you want to expand to more than just sewing.
Yes, but I like sewing right now. I'm good. If I don't go there, I would be happier.
Yeah.
To have people that work with me
Yeah.
that know more like me
Yeah.
about sewing.
Yeah.
And that I can give this service, better service.
Yeah. And have it not just be you, because that's hard.
Not just be you, not just be me, because I have limits, and I know I will not know everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and you have 3 children.
I have 3 children.
So you have a busy life. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a lot.
I would like to be in schools
Uh-huh.
because we have a lot of schools around here.
Mm-hmm.
Private schools, small private schools, and public schools, and neighborhoods. And I would like to be there with teachers that work like me,
Yeah.
with bubbling and happy, and
Yeah.
this is something to enjoy,
Yeah.
and not to suffer.
Yes, yes. Okay, this is really my last question. You said before that your mom did not sew.
No.
So how did you learn how to sew?
Okay, since I was little, I wanted to be a fashion designer,
Ah.
and I went to art school in high school,
Okay.
and I was in fashion design, but that didn't go anywhere. There was nobody who can teach me anywhere. I couldn't find anyone.
Yeah.
When I was like 30 years old, I had this old machine. My mom gave it to me at 17 years old that was in the closet.
Uh-huh.
And my friend learned to sew at that age with her mom. And she said to me, my mom can teach me. I was like, I'm here. And
Yeah.
she taught me how to use the machine. I started to pour machine. I did everything to that pour machine. But I learned.
I have a machine like that too. It was like
yes,
so used, so abused.
yes,
Yes.
it's pour
It's
that
good. It's
machine.
good though.
And then, but now I can tell people, no, don't do
Don't
that.
do this.
Because I did that and I broke the machine. So then another mom of another friend called me and told me, see, there's a basic class here, come.
Yeah.
And I went there like an hour from my home every week, and I learned a little more. And then a friend teach me. She's have been a dressmaker for 30 years.
Oh wow.
And I was like, you sew? And she said, like, 30 years. Come to my home.
Ah.
Right now, she's living in Ohio. After Maria, she moved. And she yesterday messaged me and say, I will be there on December 14th if you want something for me. And I was like, oh yes, I want
good.
everything.
Wow.
Because she has been working in that, and I learned a lot from her.
What do you think that you'll have her teach you when she's here?
I want to perfect dressmaking. Because she's so
like
good with that.
fit and-
After Maria, she taught me how to make a skirt, a pencil skirt that fit very well. It was perfect. I was in the dark making my my way, and when the light came, I saw everything.
Yeah.
I went to her house and she started the electric
Oh, the generator.
Yes.
Yes. So she had a generator for her sewing machine.
Because she was a dressmaker.
Yeah.
And
So she had to.
She.
This is how she earned her living.
That
So
was
if there's
her
no
living
power.
in her house when she was sewing dresses for weddings, for everything,
Yeah.
and she didn't have power.
Okay.
So she was sewing there, and I was sewing there, and we were making things. She's so good, and she taught everybody who went to her house. You want to learn to sew? Come.
Nice.
She didn't charge you anything.
Aww.
She was like the teacher of everybody. And she's coming now. I'm so happy.
So nice. Oh, good. Well, thank you so much. This has been so great.
Thank you.
I really appreciate.
Welcome here. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
This is my little space in the world.
So great.